Right, that is not the normal Skull Kid that we're used to seeing. That is a Min on screen.
I know he's a Min because I played it last week at Sundown. It's a decent Min.
He has been working on this Min quite a bit, and I feel like it might, deal with some of these like iffy matchups. And I feel like
I know the PK Kids matchup can be polarizing because whoever each one of them is off stage, more so for Ness than Lucas, it's just lights out. But it might be the same case for Min.
Yep. That's the one thing as well with Min, and especially with Lucas, that PK free is gonna be really potent against Min.
Absolutely, and especially when she has to recover very far away, PK Thunder is pretty good at just bouncing off just a little bit.
Very true. That mech. Oh my god! He just got launched. Smart play. Skull Kid was a little late on covering his dragon arm, so Crafter was able to jump out of that and get the punish.
I did like that Skull Kid waited out a little bit until the PK Thunder was over until he used his first tether. Because if he did it too early, that would have been his stock early. The down smash.
Breakdancing down smash.
It's a box down smash.
Exactly.
Good megawatt arm, just punching through across the stage.
Megawatt smash, such a potent kill option.
It's very strong, especially megawatt nair. It's a pretty good move.
Speaking of good moves, well, I was gonna say F tilt, but
It's him, officer.
But here's the real good one right here, the Ran.
Yeah. I feel like especially, against a character such as like Lucas in that case, it should be really good.
Yeah, it's very good spacing out and making it very difficult for characters that prefer to either jump. That makes it pretty difficult.
I love that.
Pretty good at gifting.
I was gonna say, I love that dash attack right there. And another Ram as well. Crafter should be able to make it back though.
Barely.
Yeah. The slight iframes, I think, on PK Thunder are able to make it back. Nice pivot grab as well.
Good, trying to be under the stage to avoid the laser.
I feel like a lot of people, when they see that, they're just like surprised at how fast it goes. The falling laser like that.
Yeah. Like, sorry, go on.
No, yeah, I can cover a lot of space. That's it.
Yeah. Like the thing that makes it like really fast is that you can disguise it with a fast fall, and that's what makes it really fast. Good call, spot dodge. Oh, okay, he's still alive. Probably messed up a little bit.
Barely able to make it back. He still had that tether, right location, right time.
Good dash check.
He does not have a jump.
This could be very bad.
Oh, he's able to make it back.
You have to tank through it. Back throw stage. Good jump.
Similar situation before.
You gotta be careful. Good PK fire.
Oh,
nice.
No options.
Yep. He had to air dodge because he was not gonna make it back without it.
Even if he tried to stall with a smash attack arm in the air, it might have been a little bit too low. He wasn't like as confident that he could make it back from that. So it was very good coverage, at least coming up from Crafter. Even without the PK fire, just him being there was enough, honestly, to get that stock.
Yep. And plus, it was also covering jump, like an early jump. Oh. Nice job from Crafter securing out the first game.
Crafter kind of showing, like, this might be my first time in a while, but there's a reason why I'm the first seed in this final bracket. I worked my butt off in the ladder.
Yeah, he did better like a lot of other people in the ladder. That even our regulars like Ice Knight, Catchy, Skull Kid, like he's done quite a bit better than a lot of others would say. Especially if what he said is true, like he hasn't competed in tournaments since January, which for preference that's over 12 months.
January? Wait.
Yeah.
The 3 months, yeah?
I thought you said last January.
No, I think it's this January.
Oh, it's just jamming? But
I don't know. I gotta look at his stream, but for now, we're instead going to PS2, and Skullkid's still sticking with the Min-Min.
I don't blame him. It was last hit. He was making like all the adjustments. It just there's a couple offstage interactions that didn't play out in his favor.
I also feel like it was kind of getting more in his favor as the match was going on.
Yeah. So I think the Min-Min pick is fine.
But that same option has been happening again and again. Skullkid is just a little bit too late to cover his first smash attack with another one. And as a result, Crafter is able to get those punishes.
I think another thing like Skullkid could be abusing more is not only just Ram, but also just abusing, just having to throw out one arm and move back with it. Because that's what can make Min-Min really difficult to approach for a lot of characters. And Lucas does not have the greatest like mobility for both air and ground, so you can make it really difficult for Lucas to get in the first place.
Oh, that was an iffy up smash.
I don't think it was intended.
I feel like especially with like Min-Mins, like a lot. There's like those that prefer the smashes, and there's those that prefer like the tilts all the time. And you can really cover yourself well if you use the tilts, not only with the other arm, but with the jumping, as you said. You can do retreating jump and get the arms out.
Yep. Coming low. Oh, he almost hit with the forward air.
And that's a possible, bad thing about, since Skullkid is that smash heavy Min-Min, is that he will be punishable, especially from far away even. Because he is locked to that position.
A small PSA for anyone like trying to figure out how to get in against Min-Min. A clear sign is when Min-Min use both arms, regardless of his tilt or smash tag. Min-Min has to suffer the cooldown, and she can't move during that.
Yeah, for the smash attacks specifically.
Yeah, it's actually both arms specifically.
Yeah. So like you could do like that, where Skullkid actually made the time in between them a lot smaller, which is what I said about covering, like that exactly. And like if you just shield both of them, for the most part, like it's going to be like okay.
Up tilt. And
nice back there as well.
Yeah.
Forward throw instead, interesting.
Min-Min doesn't have like the best like throw setup, so it's usually just forward throw or back throw to set up off stage. She just have really much of a combo throw.
Yeah. The big thing that I think that like a lot of people rely on is just back throw into up air into that.
Yeah.
That's like the only main thing that you can really get. It puts you in a good position because you have the laser.
Skullkid's really getting those grabs back to back. Good Ram.
Yeah, and we said that like it was a good thing to stick with the Min-Min, and it clearly worked out.
Yep.
Nearly a JV3 actually.
Yeah. The grabs were just keep what's the word? Tacking on, I think it is. It kept tacking on.
Very true, very true.
I feel Crafter can mix up a little bit more like when Skullkid's about to be ready to throw out the grab, because especially like in that last stock situation, he got Skullkid like nailed like every grab in that final stock and just made it more and more rewarding for Skullkid to keep piling up the damage and make it very, very hard for Crafter to land a single hit.
We're going to be sticking it through. I mean, Crafter as a whole, I think the closest thing he has to a secondary right now, I think, is DDD, but that sounds terrible against Min-Min.
Imagine...
I would have to
see it.
I would not be mine, especially at this stage. You kidding me?
I understand it. Like, I can see it. Like, shorten the stage, make it so that Min-Min can't necessarily run away, or if she has to, like, use the arms to the best of her effect, she has to get really close to the edge.
But here's the trade-off, though. If Min-Min holds center, how do you get in?
Exactly.
Because you don't have a retreating space back. So it just becomes really, really hard to breathe yourself. Got another grab, but this time catching a landing aerial. Crafter went a little too high.
The dragon smash attack. I'm not sure if he wanted that double jump. That kind of put him in a bad spot to get a follow-up.
He may have not wanted. But... Grab again. That laser barely caught him. Did he jump? Went high. Oh, he messed up the pivot grab.
It's at one point, I think. It's like it hasn't worked out. Double make it back. And yet again. These grabs have just been really paying dividends for Skull Kid.
Absolutely. I definitely want to see a little more counterplay towards the grab.
Because it feels like Skull Kid is kind of just like throwing out a smash, and then when things don't work out, he tries to do a pivot grab.
Skull Kid is also like kind of like anticipating like Crafter's usually gonna land with aerial or something. So and Min Min's grab range is enough to like completely outrange like most of Lucas's moves to begin with. So it's almost like safety to throw out unless he beats it with a far away PK fire.
The only thing that's hard is that Lucas's air drift is not really the best, or at least like change your mobility. And as a result, like Skull Kid can kind of react to this with Min Min as a result.
Yep. He's off stage again.
The Ram Nair to kind of push him away. Missing the grab.
Yeah, it's a big missed grab.
He wanted those air loops again. Nice S smash as well.
Oh,
he made it back.
Yeah, even without missing, missing the tech. Back throw.
Another back throw, and this is looking pretty close to game 2. This has been pretty much all Skull Kid all day.
Up to almost killing.
Yeah.
One that's scared to take it.
Megawatt Nair is... I'm gonna say words, but I don't want to say those words because...
I can say it nicer for you. It's basically, what if Smash 4 Cloud Nair came back, but it's actually a kill move?
Yep.
Anyways.
So, I'm just gonna go ahead and speak my mind on it. I don't quite understand the balance of Megawatt Nair, because the balance is like, it's strong, but it's slow. But that makes it more elastic of a hitbox. Why would you do that?
I play with this matchup a ton with the buzz. I'm usually aware of like the tiny little things that make it do.
Yep.
Character is painful.
I'm also curious of like who other players like if Skull Kid's gonna be. I don't know where like Skull Kid lives in the Illinois area, but it'd be interesting like if he comes to like more like the more top heavy locals and what he would do with the Min Min and this.
He is a DePaul student, so he lives around that area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good Gamp, good Gamp.
He was looking for that all set so far, and he finally gets it.
Yeah, he needs those. Back throw again.
I feel like Crafter just needs to like take some time a little bit more and kind of just like back up a little bit and wait for Skull Kid to kind of commit to those smash attacks. Because he's been getting most of his damage or his punishes when he does those risky smash attacks.
Yeah. He didn't want to take another one because that shield was almost about to be breaking because Megawatt does a ton of shield damage. Oh my god.
I like that bounce with the PK Thunder.
But now he's getting walled out.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, like Skull Kid hasn't been doing, those like jumping, tilting arms. Like it seems that that diagonal airspace is still pretty open.
Good nair to down tilt forward smash.
That was very nice. Very necessary stock, honestly, for Crafter right now as he starts to pile on this damage.
Yeah. And I think he ran it back to this same stage, the stage he lost on his counter pick.
Yeah.
So he was confident knowing, saying that I messed up a couple things, but I can make it work still.
He got it!
Yep.
He got it.
It didn't matter if it was a spike or not. He just needed to poke at that first tether, and that was it.
Yeah, and you get him you get Min Min a little bit under the stage, and just the extra little toe tap just to kind of seal the deal.
Yep. That's Min Min's biggest weakness is her recovery, and the characters that exploit this, like Yoshi does it well, Sheik does it incredibly well. Like if you get able to exploit Min Min's bad recovery consistently, you can just dunk on that character.
Very, very true. And I like how, especially during that last talk, Crafter started to do a little bit more of what I said, was that he was trying to at least try and stick more towards the air.
Yeah.
And trying to kind of dare Skull Kid to try and do those arm smash attacks, which are just getting punished quite a bit.
Yep.
So he will be...
The way you should be approaching Min Min is mixing between aerial approaches and ground approaches, because Min Min's amazing at covering at one horizontal space, but she can't cover both at the same time. So she can't cover air and ground at the same time, but she can cover air to air and ground to ground really well.
I mean, you can do that, for example, with the tilt Ram, for example, but Skull Kid has not been using these tilts almost at all. It's been mostly smash attacks. And as a result, I hope that Crafter seems to recognize that, for the most part, with that balance you said between aerial and ground approaches, it definitely seems that the aerial approaches are going to be a lot more beneficiary. Nice spot dodge as well.
Oh, yeah, because he is the first tether. He's not going to make it back. He needed that tech.
That is a gimp. That is a gimp that Crafter really needs.
Oh, sign this is the second game 5 of our commentated set.
Get more bang for your buck, okay? That's
our buck. Excuse you.
Oh my god, the jab block with the down air.
Sweet spot ledge. Good patient with the shield.
Yeah, Skull Kid was a little bit too late to the draw to try and cover his first arm.
Don't see Ramran up for the edge guards. Try and Dragon Arm. But Mega One Nair is gonna just yoink him out.
You just can never underestimate Mega Watt Nair. It's just always there.
It's a pretty good move.
Nice pivot grab as well. And
that was very scary. He didn't run into the laser.
Crafter manages to get back though, which is nice at this point.
He didn't get too hard punished by that.
Iffy up smash. I don't know how I feel about that. Dragon Air.
It's attended. Oh baby.
He's looking for this Mega Watt Nair.
He stopped the grab.
Oh,
That's gonna be bad. Oh, he missed the PK
no,
free.
he misses it, but he gets the PK Thunder. Not gonna kill. That did kill.
Anyways.
Why are we questioning whether PK Rocket kills? Just because it's Lucas, I guess, but yeah.
It's rare for me to see it kill, so I'm just like, alright.
Yeah. It's rare for me to see it kill unless it's a suicide kill and you kind of kick them off the blast zone.
That was literally on stage. Good PK fire. That's it.
That's it. That spacing in that last stock from Crafter was so good.
Yep.
He was playing at